Hello, everybody. Crypto Caesar. Hope you're well. 28th of January 2023. It's about 3 p.m. in London. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. So let's just quickly look at the Bitcoin chart on the higher time frame. I'm looking at it on the 2-week time frame. The reason why is because, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, we have now a bullish cross on the logarithmic MACD. You can see here where the blue line has now crossed the orange line. Historically, that's been a pretty bullish indicator, and it shows that the bearish momentum has waned and that there is now likely a strong change in direction. You can see that here, if you look a little bit closer, this is back in 2019 when Bitcoin went on a pretty big rampage to the upside. You can see where it crossed, and then there was this bullish momentum to the upside into about, I think, June 2019. So the last time essentially the MACD crossed was back in April 2019, and that caused quite a significant change in direction. And here we are pretty much almost 4 years later with this bullish cross on the MACD. So that's positive for me. At the moment, really what we need to do, and this is really, really important, is break this kind of area of 25K. Okay, because essentially we can see here that we had this big wick back in May 2022 where we were driving downwards, and the market said, no, we're not going that far at 25K, and then brought it all the way back up to 30K. Essentially, it's at the bottom of that wick, and then it's so it was support back in May 2022, and then it acted as resistance in August 22. Okay, so this is a really important area that we need to break. If you watch one of my previous videos, I think it was 2 previous videos back, I was talking about or discussing how important it was to break the region of about 19K. So this region now is really the important region we need to break. Firstly, because it's this area of was once support but now resistance, and also it's because the 200-week SMA is also sitting pretty much exactly where that line of resistance is. And we know how important it is to get above this area, this 2-week moving average. We haven't ever dropped below it before, so it's really quite important that we get above it. And generally speaking, I would say once we get above it, there's a good chance that we will remain above it for some time. So this area here is really, really important. I can't stress how important it is to get above this area of about 25.2, which is confluent with the 200-week moving average. Super important. I would say, in my view, that this really is the last stand for the bears. If Bitcoin can get itself above this area of about 25.2, 25.3 and hold it and not drop below it, so maybe get up above it, 26K, come back, test it, and then just hold that as support, then I think we can definitely say to ourselves, or at least to a very high certainty, that the Bitcoin bottom is now behind us, and there is now a decent change in direction.